In this video, we're going to basically initialize our first Django application. But to do that, let's actually talk about what an application is. So the way that you should think about it is that a Django project is basically an encapsulation of a bunch of different applications. So let's actually look at an example website that I've made to see what I mean by this. So if I go to my GitHub, and I go to my repositories. Here it is. So this is the code for a project that I've worked on. And basically, this is the entire project. It's called ixedu. This is the main file, which has like settings.py and URLs, as we saw before. But these are a bunch of different applications that I've created. So for instance, the website has a forum, so there's an application specifically for that functionality in the website. It has search functionality, so I made an application for that. It has a university page, so I made an application for that. Basically, the way you think about applications is they are specific parts of your website where you capture all of those HTML templates and all of that logic into one nice little bite-sized chunk. So we're making a forum. So let's say that our forum has a section for the actual forum part of it. We're going to make a forum app. And then let's say there's also a section for the user login and also like user profiles. So we'd probably make a user app. So these would all be within the forum itself. So what we want to do is actually create our first application within our project. So I'm going to do python manage.py start app. This is the command, and then you have to give the name of the app that you want to make. So I'm going to make one called forum. This is where we're going to put all the stuff, the HTML and the CSS and the models for our forum. So when I do that, it makes a folder called forum. So if I go back to my Sublime text, notice how we got a new folder called forum, and inside of there it has models, it has views, it has admin, it has all of these great things. So we'll actually talk about what these all mean throughout the coming videos, but just actually, in order to finish the actual initialization of the app, we have to go to the settings.py and tell Django that we have another application. So Django actually gives us a lot of different applications, which is why Django is really nice, because it's this huge open source software development project which everyone's contributed to. So there's a lot of applications that provide a lot of easy functionality, which, as I was saying earlier, is one of the reasons why Django is great. So for instance, if you want to do user login, then that's very easily handled by Django's admin and authentication applications. But what we want to do is, in this list of installed apps, let's add one more, which is the name of the app we created, so forum. Make that a bit bigger. So now Django knows to keep track that we have this forum application. And then once you've added it here, the last thing you want to do is actually sync Django's database up. So Django uses a DB SQL Lite 3 database. If you go down in the settings, there's a databases variable. And we'll talk about what this means later. But each application has its own models for the database. And so we just need to sync that all up, or else we'll keep getting this red message. So basically, we just have to sync the database by doing python manage.py migrate. And this will do all this stuff. Who knows what it actually means? But it all worked. So now Django will know we've created this application, and we can start adding functionality into the forum application.